All right, start recording. All right,
We're good?
we're live.
We're live?
Episode 2.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bam. How you
Hey,
doing,
so
creeps?
if I'd like you guys to notice that Mark put a little pizzazz on this. Now we got some video, it's on this side, I think. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know
gotta
how
go.
you're gonna see it.
Yeah, it's towards the center.
Oh, it's
We'll get
here?
used to it. Yeah,
But
like go to your left.
oh yeah, and I'm also looking at me on the TV when I should
Yes.
be looking at the
Well,
camera.
no, you can look at yourself, which is fine, because that's where like stuff's gonna be anyway. You can look at the camera because that's like the actual people.
I
You're
wanna
talking
connect.
directly to them.
I'm gonna try and connect.
Because there's also stuff going on up there. Well, not right now, I guess, but
Yeah.
fuck you. No, I'm kidding.
But as you guys can
Sorry.
see, we got some nice new decals thanks to animations graphics from the boy,
Oh no, that was us. We did that.
Chief Leaf.
No, we did that. That was a collab.
Yeah, but you made it fancy.
I jazzed up the font. I got like a font I thought was more Basement Boyzy, and then I added the list of stuff so that people could know what was going on without
Our
necessarily
sponsor,
us,
Matco.
Sponsor Matco. Yeah, yeah, Matco for all your audio visual.
Matco could be our first sponsor, dude.
Yeah,
we'll pitch it to him after this.
but yeah, use my code HelloFresh.
But hey, man, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Happy Basement Boys round 2.
Pause.
You know that's what the kids are saying now. If you do some sus stuff, it's pause.
Pause.
Are you up on that trend?
No.
Like if you do something like, or you know the Riz thing?
No.
Oh, dude, come on, man, you're not hip.
I mean, Riz sounds familiar, but
Riz is like, it's like this. I guess like I don't know. It's like where you go up to like girls or somebody and you like put like your finger on their chin or something like that. They're actually kind of funny. This one kid today I was watching a video and he got fucking cold cocked by this girl after he did it. And I was like, damn. It was funny.
I mean, that's fair. You go around touching people's faces. I'd hit somebody.
Yeah. But what was I talking about? Oh, when I was on my way here, like I said, I smoked my pen a couple of times, so I'm a little doozy bots.
Yeah, you'll notice Joe doesn't have any beer today because he's on a diet.
Yeah,
he's trying to lose weight.
I'm on a little diet,
but yeah,
eating a bunch of meals a day, all like low cal, and just trying to be less fat.
Yeah.
By hopefully, after a couple of these, I hope that my face looks.
The webcam is right there.
I look a little bit skinnier, guys. We're gonna keep track. I
guess we do kind of have to start looking at the camera too.
Maybe we'll do a little weigh-in action bi-weekly if we could keep track for all like the fans out there, the tens of thousands of you.
Yeah, all 35,000 and change.
35 million, bro.
I mean, how
many stars?
What's the population, of like butt crack, North Dakota, right? So like that's probably how many people at least.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. From here to the Mississippi, dude.
What's the over-under odds in there actually being a place in the U.S. like a town named Butt Crack?
I'd say the odds are pretty high.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Butt Crack, friggin' Arkansas.
I don't know where. I'm not entirely sure which state. There's plenty. You know what I mean? But
that was rude of me to say Arkansas for anyone from Arkansas. I had my aunts from Arkansas.
Yeah,
she's a very nice lady.
Fucked up. The whole audience is from Arkansas.
Dude, I mean, Butt Crack, Arkansas.
Good. Bit funny. So you're on your walk over.
Yeah, before you rudely side.
Yeah, sorry. Before we got.
Yeah. So I was walking over. A little backstory on this story, so it makes sense for everybody.
Oh boy.
Is my parents sold their house, my childhood home, about like a year, like a little over a year now. So I was walking from their new house, which is about like a mile away, to your house, and I came up the old block, and I was thinking, and I got to like the very end. You know that house, that like the big white house with like the bushes out front?
Yeah.
You were there, right? When the time we were playing Manhunt or something, and my fat ass ripped the bush out of the ground. I was walking past that and haven't thought about that in a minute. That was so funny. My fat ass cooked that fucking bush.
Yeah, we were playing Manhunt, and my guy was getting chased by one of our other friends who was like it or whatever for Manhunt, and Joe literally just runs through a hedgerow that was like basically these people's like fencing for their yard.
It was a very nice hedge. It was fucking.
I mean, it was decently trimmed, and this kid just runs into one of the bushes in the hedgerow and just lifts the whole thing, roots and all, out of the ground in one motion, but then turns around and like stuffs it back in.
Yeah, man.
Like realizing that he just
I
ripped the
still
whole
feel
bush
really
out of
bad
the
about that.
ground.
I thought it was gonna go right through the bush. I didn't think it was gonna come
Oh
out
no,
of the
you
ground.
took it out. Yeah, no, you pulled the whole thing. That was mad funny. And then
Yeah.
you literally just stuffed it back in, and we just dipped.
I
Yeah,
was
we
always
just stopped.
I was
We
always a
stopped
little
manhunt
chubby.
after that.
I was always had a little
That was
girth.
funny. Is that what you were thinking of on the way over?
Yeah, literally, I
Oh,
passed that and I was like, wow, I haven't thought about that in a very long time. That's very funny. And then that was it. And I just walked here. Well, like I said, I had a pretty good, nice clip going.
oh right, yeah. You're saying you were going pretty fast.
Yeah, I had a pretty good clip.
Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to lose weight, right?
I mean, I wasn't doing it for that. I was just like, let me walk.
Well, I mean, also just like, all compounds.
Oh yeah, 100%,
You
man.
know.
I gotta just be a little bit more active. Sitting on my ass at work, sitting on my ass in the car, and then sitting on my ass when I come home catches up to you.
Yeah, it's all sitting on your ass. Yeah, no, you definitely need to work out.
But
Definitely
how
need to
about
work
you,
out.
buddy? Tell me about yourself. What's new? What's going on?
Nothing, man. Everything's the same, bro. Everything's the same.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, dude. Same old thing.
Slinging
Bartending's
drinks.
lit. That's my day job. I bartend. And that's about all. That's about all I really want to talk about for
Dude, you
that.
gotta plug the stream every episode.
No, we're definitely not. We're not putting those two together.
All right.
No, we're not. Yeah, I'm gonna edit that out.
All right, that's fine.
Or you'll edit that out. No, yeah, no,
dude.
stream. Well, it doesn't matter. You don't have to edit that out because it would be funny now that we're talking about it more. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I figured like keep the two separate, and like people who know will know, but like for the time being, keep them their own
I feel that, brother.
identities. You know what I mean?
Just saying, dude. I guess you don't want to like sponsor.
Well, I pump this on the stream. Like everybody, like Droid and everybody knows that we're doing a podcast, and they're waiting for the episodes to drop. So.
Wow, those British guys.
Franklin.
Shout out.
Franklin. Yeah, shout out to the British and Franklin, who's not British. He's from America, but shout out to him also.
Yo, shout out to the boys.
Shout out to Franklin and Droid and Randy and
Cartman and
Armin Van Buren.
Cartman, like from South Park.
Cartman from
and
South
Kenny.
Park. Kenny from
Whenever
South
you
Park?
say Randy, I just automatically
you just
think of
start
Randy
thinking
from South Park.
characters. No, I was thinking Randy from Stream.
No,
Randy,
I know.
Randy.
I know what you're talking about, but I think
Yeah.
of you as a Colorado guy who now owns a weed farm.
Randy Randall Man. Dude, I wish he was like that'd be lit. I should probably sit a little bit more.
Dude, how sick of a job does that gotta be? Just owning like a giant
being like
farm.
in charge of a cannabis farm.
Yeah.
I hope one day.
You just gotta move out to Colorado, man. South Park, Colorado.
I'd
Buy
have to
some
move to
land.
Colorado.
What?
It's legal here.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'll have to fuck you.
Just
Tell me where
fully
to move.
embrace it.
Tell me where to move.
South Park, Colorado is a real place.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the only thing there that has anything to do with the show is they have like a bench with all the characters on it.
Okay.
Which is
Well,
kind of
that makes
funny.
sense. That is funny. But,
But,
makes
like,
sense.
that's it.
Like, why would they actually even bother looking at the real town, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I get
They
that.
were from Brooklyn, weren't they?
Yeah.
One of Mikey's claims to fame.
I think we honestly mentioned that on the last one.
Did
too.
we really already?
I think we did. I think this might be
No
the second
way.
time we're talking about South Park.
No, we didn't mention that they were like at Mikey's house. Did
I
we?
think there might be. We're gonna have to go
Well, I'm gonna talk about it.
play the
anyways.
tip, play the clip. No, I'm kidding. I don't know how to do that, guys. I'm not gonna play the clip from the first one, so don't get hyped up for that.
That's easy. That's super easy to do if you actually want to do that.
Put it in there.
If you want to be like, yo, roll this clip, and then it wouldn't be anything rolling. It would just be audio. Like you'd cut this audio,
Yeah.
and you'd add that audio, and then
We should do it then.
It's super easy. It's not that hard.
Then we'll
It's
do it.
all this. So editing is not like overly difficult. It's fucking tedious.
Yeah.
That's
because you got to go through that.
Yeah, and so like, and then like you look at the recording. Literally, you're gonna be working on that like 3 times as long as the recording is because you have to listen to the full thing and that whole time stop, cut.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. So
yeah, I guess that's why they get people to do that for them.
Yeah,
I
mean, editors get paid a decent amount of money, so
and
they're really good at their job. They have like crazy like tools and shit, like keyboard style devices and stuff with like the buttons and everything, so it just does it all like easy.
Yeah,
they have like reverse and like forward and cut and split and whatever and detach this from that.
Production value here is as good as it's gonna get, guys, and that's just how it goes.
It's pretty good.
I think it's great.
I spent like $60 on that webcam. I mean, it is from stream, like we said, like you were saying.
It's not a bad
Still,
webcam. It's
no,
actually
that's
pretty
why
good.
I got it. It's pretty decent. I think it does 1080 at 30 frames and 720 at 60 frames. What were you just doing?
It looks like I'm holding it. Yo, that was a good
Damn.
sidebar.
Yeah, what that was good. I was like, what?
Hopefully, like they could hear it pretty good.
Jesus. For most of it, they could pick up from my audio. Anytime I was muted, grabbing a beer or something, it was harder because you're not facing him, and these are cardioid mics, so it makes like the
All right,
shape.
enough sound stuff. I learned enough today. All right, back to what's important.
Oh yeah, another thing is you don't have
Masturbation.
to. You see how far this is from my face?
Yeah.
You don't have to have yours like right on top of your mouth. I know it feels like you should, and in my vision, this looks like it's in the strangest place, but this
Yeah.
is like all it needs to be. It's just like out here. You're good.
Well, back to masturbation
You can stop yelling.
and why you shouldn't do it, and why
That's not.
celibacy is
No,
the key.
definitely masturbate all the time.
Oh shit! So that
You
was
should
pretty
be
good.
masturbating right
We
now.
hit.
If you're not masturbating right now, I'm just no. Let's
Dude, we
continue.
got
Let's not
from.
even. What's up?
I don't know where we started with that. To Nazis.
Well, no, it was all sounds. To be fair, it was
Oh,
all
true.
sound stuff.
We hit a lot
To
of.
be fair, we just hit like the full history of like sound engineering and stuff. But it was all sound related.
Yeah.
So I gotta
Got
give
some
him props.
Nazis
I gotta
dabbled
give
in
him
there.
props. It didn't
Mercedes
tangent.
was dabbled in there.
It was a single tangent. There was no tangenting off the tangent. It was
Dude,
just.
I love that guy.
That was funny, dude. Matt's hilarious. Let's
Uh,
pop a check. All right, well, no, sorry, that's wrong. Edit that out. Cut that.
I mean,
No, it's that's Matt. That's my pops.
uh, but damn, bro, got a little lull now that we just got off.
Yeah, that's
of, like,
okay. That's
like
okay.
that.
Lulls are
Yeah,
fine.
pull out the
Lulls are fine because you know why? You know why lulls are good.
Yeah.
Talking
All
points.
right, let's get some.
And so,
because I
not
got
only
sidebarred.
hold on, sidebar, real quick. Not only do we have a couple of talking points, and I mean a whole couple, literally two, but they're also going to be new regular segments on the podcast.
Okay.
All right, ready? So
This is a
we're gonna
surprise to
do
me
one
as
at a
well.
time. We're gonna do one at a time. We're not gonna blow our load, and I'm not telling you both right now. We're gonna do one, and then we're gonna do the other later. All right. So you're not getting off 30 minutes in like you. Well, yeah, you can go home. No, strap in. We still got time. First one.
He's talking to you, America.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Bring it back to the beginning. All right. Science. Our new segment. Science. We're basically
I like
just
the
going
air
to talk
quotes.
about crazy fucking scientific breakthroughs, articles, whatever. And essentially, we're going to try to figure out how it's not just magic. And you're going to be here for
Well,
that.
science is just magic, man. So
Well, science
we
is
debunked it.
basically just man trying to explain magic. Let's be honest, right? Like, that's fair. That's what science is.
Animation of like.
All right. So, first segment on science is we're going to be talking about, and
I got one pretty locked and loaded because I read an article today
hold on.
too. I'm
Hold on.
just
We're
saying
gonna
I got
do one
too.
article a podcast so that we have stuff. So save it
This guy's a
because
big
I already
rules
have
guy.
3, including this one, so 2 others.
Okay.
But save it. You know what I mean? Because so that we have it. First one. First science segment topic: mini deer antlers being grown on mice in new medical experiment. Tell me how that's not magic. They're growing mini deer antlers on mice in a lab. How is that not magic?
Probably
How
some sort
that
of like.
sounds like alchemy to me, or
I was
I
gonna
don't
say
know.
necromancy.
So
But they'd have
necromancy
to
was
be
the
dead,
second
right?
thing, but then yeah, that's like dead.
Yeah, but the antlers could be from something dead.
No, I'm going with alchemy, like Alchemist, the Full Metal Alchemist. Fucking fantastic show. I don't know how I just spaced on the name of that because that's such a good one.
Well, I mean, I definitely agree it's a magic, but did they explain to you how they're doing it? Because I'm thinking.
Oh no, we're gonna get further.
I'm thinking they
into it.
took like dead deer antlers.
Oh no, we'll get further
placed it
into
on
the
a
magic.
mouse's
No,
head.
no, we're gonna get further. That was just the. Oh, that's just the start. So, this is. Let me see. Where was it? There is an explanation on how it happened. Here we go. So basically, the scientists insert deer genes into the
Knew it was
mouse,
deer related.
and essentially what happens is that they grow mini antlers, and mini antlers in the article is in quotations, to be fair. So God only knows what these mini antlers look like, or these mice that grow the mini antlers. They could be fucking like zombie mice with like a fucking like one
This all
spike.
goes back to
God,
necromancy.
yeah, exactly. God only knows. But here was it. Where was it? Hold on, I got you. Hold on,
It's
sorry.
allergy season, guys. I'm having a really hard time. I haven't been able to breathe for
Here
the
it
past 3
was.
weeks.
Got you. So basically, researchers isolated different types of stem cells from deer antlers, which, if you don't know what stem cells are like a special type of cell in your body that can basically program itself to be any other kind of cell if it needs to be. Whatever, doesn't matter. There are special types of stem
Already
cells.
talking
Lots
magic.
of science, lots of science, lots of magic. I
Sounds a
don't
lot
want to
like
get
magic
into
to
it.
me,
I am
brother.
a wizard. It's fine. We're not. We'll talk about that another time. Researchers then took those stem cells.
Wait, isn't stem cells from dead babies?
No, no, Joe. Stem cells. So what you're referring to is uh like when a baby is developing, like when it's before it's a fetus, it's like a mass of like stem cells and other cells. So basically, it's like when you're forming, it's like essentially like, and I'm not. This is not 100% accurate.
No, dude,
It's basically
you
like
are a
yeah,
scientist.
I am a medical doctor of life. Certified by the Universal Church of Oregon. No, the it's basically like a mass of stem cells that then like all break down, like turn into the different things. Like they all like they get reprogrammed to become
So
different
why is
parts of your
everybody in
body or whatever.
Washington eating babies for stem cells?
No, they dip the pizza.
Explain me that
They dip Joe. They
with your
dip the
science.
Pizzagate pizza in the stem cell sauce. That's why they live forever. What do you mean? You don't even know what's going on in Washington over here.
Hey guys, that was another
Can we
sidebar.
can we go back to
I was saying it.
we didn't
Another
even get
sidebar.
to the deer antlers, like whatever. You know what? Doesn't even matter.
No, it does matter.
They
I want to hear it.
was what they do is they implant the like this cultured stem cell deer stem cell antler shit under like the scalp on like the head of the mice,
Yeah,
and they ended up growing fucking
full ass antlers.
no. So apparently, like I don't like I said, the mini deer antlers was
Yeah.
in quotation, so God only knows what it looks like. But apparently, it was so horrifying that they wouldn't let anybody release it to the public. And they literally say that in the article. They're like, "Yeah, we wanted to show you the pictures, but we're not allowed to like actually release them to the public, like
So they
because of the
made like a
lab."
man bear pig
So it's
kind of
probably
situation.
like some kind of fucking
Like crazy.
horrifying, like it's probably like a mouse with like full on antlers, like
Yeah. Also, its body like probably can't like it doesn't like have like it's not made for that. So like I know antlers aren't that
well, they
heavy,
produce
but
well,
like
not
it
even
was
that.
probably like dragging its head
Well,
off.
not even that. What about the fact that like antlers are pure bone? So that's gonna need a shit ton of calcium. And like to be fair, mice do like rodents in general do like eat and like use a lot of calcium. So like it's not a bad fit. But like that's a ton of calcium for this animal to now suddenly need that it never needed before.
What's like the mythical creature that was like also a
Jackalope.
rodent? Ah,
They
jackalope.
had it in the article.
Did
Because you
they?
can buy jackalope, like taxidermy jackalopes. People like put the antlers
Oh
on
yeah, 100%.
jackrabbits.
I've
Yeah,
seen those
it's
before. I
fantastic. I
actually, my
actually love one.
grandma, or was it
I
like
would love one of those. That'd be amazing.
someone in my family had
No,
one? Yeah, pretty white trash.
no, that's amazing.
That's a
That's
white
like
trash thing to
that's not
have.
white trash. You know what that is? That's like pure American fucking like history and folklore right
Yeah,
there.
but we had someone. I don't know
That's what
who it
that
was. Maybe
is.
it was either my
God bless
grandma
America.
or like my grandma's friend. I don't know. I was in some place though that there was a jackalope and it bugged me out. And I was like, "What the hell is this thing?"
It's a jackalope, bitch.
Yeah, they were like, "Yeah, they're out there." And for the longest time, I thought that was a legitimate creature.
So I also thought jackalopes were real. The reason why is I don't know if anyone else has seen this. I'm sure some of you have. I mean, I know you have. That Scooby Doo movie where they're in New Mexico
Oh yeah,
with the aliens and the jackalope is there.
yeah. And you didn't
Oh
think
my
that
god.
Scooby Doo would lie to you?
So no, it wasn't
Because
that
I
it
feel
was.
you.
So it wasn't that it was in that I was like, oh, jackalopes are real. That was where I learned about jackalopes from. Was from that. And I was like, oh my God, like I could totally see that being real. And then I like, you see like you hear the folk
Dude,
stories or
that was
whatever.
such a good Scooby Doo movie. What movie was that? Was that the
Amazing.
first one? No, the first one's
No.
Zombie Island.
Was that the first one?
No, I don't
That
think it
may have been.
is.
I don't know. Let me see.
No, no, one that is which is also fire. I think that was the one with the cyber guy.
Cyber shit. I don't know.
That one was
Hold
fire
on.
too, dude. Scooby Doo, I think, might have been my favorite cartoon. I
Yeah.
was thinking about it, they put it on something Hulu or Netflix or something. All the
Whoever
old
acquired the
ones.
rights.
Totally gonna watch that.
Who did acquire the rights to Cartoon Network? Shit, it's definitely one of the big people.
HBO.
Was it HBO?
Yeah, because I always
It's
see
all on
stuff
HBO then.
advertised for.
It's all on HBO.
Yeah, sorry guys. Got distracted by a text message.
Why? Why are you checking your text? We're in the middle of a podcast.
It was from.
You're just letting the audience down.
It was a work related thing.
It was work
Like
related.
a funny work.
You hear that? He's not even on the clock. It's work related. What is this?
Dude,
But
I'm
also,
working
we gotta
right
look
now,
at the
dude.
camera.
This
I'm
is our new
trying.
job.
I'm trying. Imagine. That'd be
It's
terrible.
gonna be. You gotta speak it
We
into
also
existence.
need to really look at the camera. I'm doing my best, but I notice every time I look at you, you're looking up at the screen.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to look at the camera.
Try to look at the camera, please,
Guys,
baby. Listen, baby. I'm
it's
gonna
my
need you to look
first
at
time
the
doing
camera.
this. I'm getting used to it.
He's not used to the casting couch.
The first
Baby,
couple are
look at
gonna
the
suck.
camera.
It is what it is. I just did it again. It's weird to just be staring into this thing.
No,
When there's
I'm
a
doing
bunch
it
of
too.
stuff
I'm
going
just
on
saying,
top.
like, I'm trying to do better. I'm just saying we gotta try for them.
Guys, we're not professional podcasters yet. I'm sorry. We're not professional podcasters.
I heard you. I heard you. Try not to. If you're gonna move your mic, try not to touch the pop filter like screen thing also because that's like really crazy audio when you'll see.
It's an ASMR video, bro.
I actually tried to ASMR the can opening earlier, but I forgot that I muted myself when I went to get the beer, and then I didn't unmute, and I was like, shh, and then I looked at the audio, and so it didn't pop up, and I was like, what? And then I was like, oh.
Yeah, guys, drop a like in the comments. Let me know if you want.
Oh yeah, that's
ASMR
another
video.
thing. We haven't like done any of that for this podcast or the other one, but I don't know what we're publishing them on yet. Anyways,
We could just do it to YouTube.
that's not how you publish a podcast. I mean, we'll definitely put these on YouTube because I'll put these on YouTube and whatever we're publishing them on as a podcast, probably Spotify. There'll be a couple of things. There'll be a couple of places.
Yeah,
At least 2 places.
that other thing didn't work out, right? That website was like weird that we worked on.
No, we'll
last
put it
time.
there too. Oh no, so I think through them they put it everywhere. Like you do your shit through them and then they put it out.
All right, we can't mention their name yet. They're not a sponsor.
No, fuck them. I'm not giving them shit. They made their shit impossible anyways. It was like a whole fucking thing.
Look at that.
But yeah,
That's
alright.
a man's foot right there.
So, now that we are getting off topic again.
Dude, I'm gonna be all over the place. It's not how I got ADD. My brain. That's how it works. Why I'm the sidebar guy. Joey sidebars.
Cause of death.
Bars.
Sidebars. No, sidebars.
No, so are we gonna are we doing 2 topics in one thing? How do you want to work that? Or
Oh no, we're gonna do like lots of segments, but we're gonna do the next one. So like we're not gonna do another science.
Dude, I
one.
can't wait for you to be the guy with the interesting things and bring it on. There's always a guy that has interesting things. To
No,
talk about.
there's never gonna be. That's not me. No,
Mark's gonna be the interesting things. Guys.
I'm not interesting things guy. Definitely not. But that'd be cool. I wish I was interesting things guy. That'd be nice. My
Guy's
life
always
would be
down
more
on
interesting.
himself.
No, we're gonna introduce the next talking point. For this podcast and future podcasts.
Hit him.
Which at this point, like, also, you know what? Before we get into this, actually, can we talk about what is a video podcast?
What do you mean? Like what? You want me to explain?
No,
what I think a video
I
podcast is?
want to talk about like how does it stay a podcast once you start recording video? And I'm not only mean this for our sake, like I just mean in general. Like, cause like a lot of podcasts nowadays, like they record the video also, and they'll put like the video out with the
Yeah.
audio, and like whether or not you want to listen to it
Well,
or watch it, like you can do both.
If I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't even fucking know what constitutes a podcast as a podcast. I just thought it was like
Okay,
I thought it was just like talking that's on the internet.
so a podcast is essentially like an internet radio show.
Yeah. But like,
That's
what's
what it
pod?
is.
Like, I don't understand. Like, what's pod? Like, how's that? Like, usually they like combine words, so it like,
Oh, what do you mean? Like, how did podcasting
yeah.
become a thing? That's actually a good fucking
Like,
question.
I don't know the answer to
That I
that.
don't know. You know what? Stay tuned.
Tune in
Maybe
next
in another, I'm
for
writing
the
that down.
answer to
In
podcast.
another episode, we're gonna figure out where did podcasting come from, and
Come
don't
back.
fucking Google it. Hold on, don't fucking Google it. Don't you dare Google it
Don't be a
before we
fucking
talk about it on
whore.
the podcast. I love you,
But
but
yeah, come back. See, this is what you guys have to look forward to. Interesting Snapple
it's
facts. Come
free
back. You get a little taste. You could go and impress your
of
friends at the water cooler down at work.
podcast.
That's what you come for. You come for the
Name.
knowledge and the laughs, the occasional good time, the two sexy guys.
All right.
I wanted to call this podcast Hot and Nerdy, but that was taken already. Big
Yeah, that's
surprise.
already an
I
actual
kept looking up.
podcast.
Again, I'm sorry. I'm working on
I don't know. I think Basement Boys is like both awesome
it. I
and
like Basement
accurate.
Boys.
So
I just was
I'm
saying that I
I'm digging
suggested.
it, and like I said, I wanted to use this for something else, anyways. So like I like it. I think it's fantastic.
No,
If you
I
want
do
to
too. I
change the
like the name.
color scheme or anything, let me know. But I think it's good.
I think it's perfect right now.
Fans, however million of you there are, if in the comments, however this works when we finally publish these
Yeah, I think
below
our
somewhere,
Patreon
I'm
is. I
sure
think our
there's something you can
Patreon's up to
do.
like.
What's up?
I think our Patreon's up to like
Patreon.
50,000
Yeah,
followers.
we definitely don't have a Patreon. At some point we might. And then I don't know what would we put on the Patreon, like nudes, maybe.
Yeah.
Can you put nudes on Patreon?
No,
Is that
that's.
a
I
thing?
think that's just OnlyFans, my guy.
No, that's specifically for it. But I
I
feel
I
like you
I
can put
subscribe to
nudes on.
one podcast on Patreon.
I feel like you can put nudes on Patreon because you have to subscribe, and I feel like there's definitely somewhere in there where you can be like, "This is 18 plus."
I don't remember when I logged on if it asked me.
No, I mean like per campaign
Oh yeah, because you have to like subscribe
because you have to
to it
like
or
go to the
whatever. Yeah,
campaign. Yeah,
could be.
it's like an Indiegogo, but like for
Hey,
fucking.
another thing that you might find out about next week, or we'll forget. You will never know unless you
No, we're
Google
not gonna
it.
forget. We're
That
gonna
you
write it
could
down
Google.
right now.
This you could Google.
Joe's gonna write it down right now.
Oh, dude, I have my pen with me. I have a pen, guys, that I carry with me now every day. Because a gentleman should always carry a pen. Don't forget that.
You heard it.
You heard it
Here
here
first.
first. What did I say? I forgot what we were talking about already. Oh, hold on, I got it. Nope, I lost it again. What? What is it? No, seriously, what was it? I forgot. History of what had the podcast happen, and what was the thing?
God fucking.
Did it have something to do with the pen?
God fucking.
Dude, I think I've been having strokes lately. I've been smelling something weird. Like I get like a weird like metallic smell in my head.
Man, listen, I don't wanna, you know what I mean? But I don't remember. That's why I asked you to write it.
Oh, did you really? You don't forget? You forgot it
I
too,
forgot immediately
dude. Fucking.
because
See,
I
that's why.
went. So what
Yo,
happened?
good thing I said you could Google that because we were gonna forget.
Oh god.
Yo,
You know what I just thought about? Either way, and we need to literally leave every second of this in this. We can go back and rewatch this and figure out what we were talking about.
Oh, true, but that's no fun. That's faking it. This is all. We're transparent.
Yo, that's amazing. All right, we're not gonna like edit in a section where we finally figured out what we're talking about because we went
No, like I
back and
said, we
re-recorded it.
weren't
Hold
gonna
on.
remember, so you could Google it.
Talking over me.
I'm sorry, my bad.
I'm just saying, we're not gonna go back and make it all fancy and re-edit in like a fucking segment of us figuring it out because we're not fancy like that. But when we do figure it out next podcast, because you'll know we're gonna cover that. Maybe not next podcast, but
Dude, what the fuck was it? What were we talking about?
yeah,
This
honestly,
is
it
gonna bother
doesn't
me.
matter. I literally, I was like, yo, yeah, Joe, write it down because I had already forgotten.
Well, guys, this is the first sign of dementia.
Yeah, this is the first sign of dementia. Are you done? Give me the book. Don't read my talking points.
Sorry, you handed it
Trash
to me.
can.
You
Yeah,
got a
well,
peek.
to write things on.
I have a curious nature.
Yeah. Fun fact. That's
Dude,
got
check out this cool pen.
Oh,
Very
it is a
unique.
pretty cool pen. Oh, why is it like all like really
Yeah, it's cool, right?
weird? I like it and hate it at the same time
Interesting pen,
because
guys.
it's like really.
Give it a good open.
Yeah. I like how it's like a bolt action pen. It's like
Yeah.
reload.
Yeah,
Ah!
it's fun.
That's a cool pen. It's nice.
Bright's nice.
What kind of fillings does it use? Like something easy to get.
Yeah, it's supposedly. I fucking don't know pens, but supposedly it is.
Nice. Now you can look it up. It'll say on the tube like
Yeah, it
what
gave
it
me like
is.
when I was buying it, like a list of like refills that could go with it.
Oh, they fit the barrel.
Yeah.
Perfect. Exactly. Nice.
Did I know a
Then you're
single
good
one of
then.
their names? Absolutely not.
Now you're fine then. Now that's what you just want to check. Anytime you buy a custom pen, you just want to make sure that the refills are not specific to them. It's like
Yeah, it
something you
makes
can
sense.
just
So you
get
don't have
that's
to buy from
generic.
them. But no, they have like a
Not
list.
even that, because sometimes like a company goes out of fucking they go out of business or they stop making that pen and then the barrel size is gone. It's a whole fucking to
Yeah.
do. But no, that's a sweet ass pen.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, next segment. Introducing animal fights slash versus scenarios.
All right, this one's good.
This is a good
We
one.
have a lot of experience in this too, so we have a
That's why
lot to
it's a
go
good
off
one.
of with
That's what's a
this.
good one. But I'm thinking for future podcasts, and I had this thought for this one, but I honestly didn't do it because I'm lazy.
Okay.
We either A, need to consult David, or B, have him on somehow. I'll figure out
Yeah, we
whether
can phone him in.
I think we can do that. I think I can figure that out. That's definitely a thing we can do. We'll try to phone him in.
He's definitely got to come in for one of these
That's what I
too.
mean. We got to have him in. Our buddy David, oh my God,
He's
does
the
the
king of these.
best animal fight versus scenario you could possibly
Oh well,
fucking imagine. You couldn't even, you don't even know.
and just so we could give you an example of what we're talking about and what give you a little
Oh,
taste of what you could expect.
let's do the OG classic versus, not David versus anything. The two animals classic.
Are we talking like Hawk with a switchblade? So
Come on,
yeah.
baby.
What's the other one? What's it first? I forget.
Hawk with a switchblade versus what was it, like a gorilla with a motorcycle
Oh
helmet?
yeah, gorilla with a motorcycle helmet. Yeah. So that was the first one. Was who do you think would win in a fight? A hawk with a switchblade or a gorilla with a bicycle helmet?
Yeah. So in whatever sort of comment and type section we
And
got,
we're
however
saying that
that works,
obviously the
debate
hawk
it.
knows what he's doing with the knife. Like he's a hawk with knife wielding abilities. The
That's true.
gorilla's just a gorilla with a bicycle
Well,
helmet.
then hold
There's
on.
nothing special
Also,
about him.
that also not only let's also give this to the hawk. Like now that I think about it, not only does this hawk know how to grip a knife effectively, but you have to realize he's used to using that sort of weapon.
Yeah, that's what I'm
His
saying. He's
talons.
trained.
He's trained. That's
Yeah,
true.
he's trained.
But to be fair, that fucking gorilla gets a single swipe at that fucking hawk, and that shit's dead.
Oh, 100%.
Hollow
But you know how
bones.
agile a hawk is.
That is true.
That's why
That's
they
a
used to
tough
call me
fight.
Joe the Hawk.
That's a fucking tough fight. I don't know if we've ever come to like a full conclusion onto who wins that fight either. I feel like we always just end up being like that's a tough call, and then we like go on to another fight because David thinks of something funny.
Yeah, something better.
Yeah, something
I mean,
better
it's classic.
exactly. Like like an alligator with a flamethrower versus like a wildebeest with like a suit of like flame retardant armor.
Yeah.
So like somehow the alligator's got to like gnaw its way through the armor to burn the wildebeest, but like at the same time, it's a wildebeest, but flamethrower
What is
somehow.
a wildebeest?
You don't know what a wildebeest is?
Yeah, I know the name, but I can't place what it looks like.
You want to get traumatized really fast?
Is it ugly?
It's not ugly, but do you want to get traumatized really quick?
I
Like
mean,
real
I could.
quick?
Should I just look it up?
No, you don't even need to. A
Why?
wildebeest. That's the herd of animals that trampled Simba's dad.
Oh shit!
Yep.
That's what I remember it from.
Yep. I'm like
That traumatic
99%
experience.
sure that's wildebeest. So you can look it up to double check
No, it
if you want to
is.
see what they look like.
No, you're right.
Wildebeest.
Damn.
Huge hoofed
R.I.P.
animals from
Mufasa.
Africa. Yeah, they're like these huge, like they're really pretty. Honestly, they're really like cool looking. Like fucking horse, deer with like these crazy antler type things.
Yeah,
Why
what
they
would you
are
say your favorite animal is?
favorite single animal? I don't
Yeah.
know. Like and then
Non-aquatic.
not aquatic,
Not aquatic.
and then specific. Like is it like type of animal or like specific variety of type of animal?
Something like
You know
yeah,
what I
you
mean?
gotta see this at yeah, but it's gotta live in a zoo. Like, because obviously, like something cool like a shark or like a narwhal or something.
What do you mean? There's a zoo in Japan that has fucking whale sharks.
No, that's an aquarium.
Sorry, an aquarium. But
No aquariums.
you just said sharks.
Oh, so you can't choose those. Like, what's like your animal on land?
I'm saying they can keep
Land,
them though.
sky. I'll give you.
Okay. But what I mean is like, is it like, oh, eagle or like spider, or is it like, oh, tarantula, bald eagle? Like, is it specific or like general?
Oh, like just general. What's your favorite animal?
Like wolf, hawk, bear,
Oh,
like
like
that.
if you have
That's what I mean.
a certain kind within that,
Like a
like a
specific thing.
subspecies
Oh,
of
then
that
so
shit.
either way. So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
as
yeah,
deep as
yeah,
I'm willing to go with that.
yeah, yeah.
Got you. Okay. That's a really good question.
I think I have one in mind, but it's definitely not gonna be my. Like if I thought about it, it's not my favorite. But off the top of my head, I'm like, no, I'd say that's probably my favorite.
Hmm. My favorite like land animal. And I won't even do air. Let's just do just land. Like
Okay.
anything that can't fly, and not that it can't swim, but it's not built for the water. So like no amphibians either. So reptiles, mammals that can't fly, stuff like that.
I
Um,
mean, I'm still locked. Mine hasn't changed since that.
Honestly, probably like either dogs or
Wow, dog cop out answer, but I'll give it
no,
to you.
no. Honestly, like if you have to think about it, like I guess honestly, you know what? I won't say dogs because that's not like natural because we like domesticated to make dogs. So not dogs. So then my second was gonna be tegus because they're so cool. They're such a big reptile, but they're super nice and docile and they're like a big old like freaking dragon. What's up, babe? Okay, thank you, babe.
Yeah,
Uh, so that was gonna be my second was tegus because they're really pretty. If you don't know what a tegu is, it's like a giant type of
Google it.
monitor lizard. They're actually invasive and an issue in Florida, so you can get them as pets, like either for free or really cheap from like people who catch them and shit. And they're really, really, really pretty, and they're super docile. Which if you don't know what docile means, it basically just means they're like super calm and like chill towards people
Damn,
and just
dude, he
everything.
thinks you guys don't know what docile means. He called you fucking stupid.
No, I was just like if anyone doesn't know, you know what I
Just
mean.
kidding.
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Mark
But
is the least judgmental person ever.
yeah, no, I'm not judging anybody if you
I
don't know anything.
judge.
Yeah,
I'm the
Joe's
judge.
judgmental. No,
You're all pieces
I'll
of shit.
judge you, but I judge you silently. You know, I have respect. That's what it is.
But Take was cool. Your
No,
Take was pretty
Tegus,
sweet.
yeah, Tegus were cool.
I liked yours.
I
The one
fucked with
was a
that.
dick. The other one was nice.
Yeah, no, I fucked them up because like I just didn't have the time to properly take care of them. I would do Tegus again to like do it right. But no, Tegus are cool, and then honestly,
I
so
feel
if
like
I
you
had to
gotta play
choose,
with them, Tegus.
it's one of those animals you do have to socialize with, or they like it like almost seems like they get upset.
Yeah.
Like it's funny. They're really cool though, and like I said, you can like potty train them and stuff, just like the rabbits with like a litter box or
Yeah.
whatever. So you can do the same thing with them, and like they'll go in one spot. It's actually really really cool. Um.
Yeah, I never thought I'd like a
Uh.
rabbit. He's another one though. I gotta like play with him at least once a day, or he gets like pissy.
Feel like
I have a rabbit, by the way.
I feel like
His
a
name's Cooper.
fucking honestly like a wolf. Then
I like that answer.
yeah, wolf as my top one. And I know that's just dog, but not dog.
Damn,
But
dude.
like
Now that I'm gonna
wolf.
say mine, I sound like a pussy. You said a wolf. That's
Well,
badass.
I like wolf.
Mine's
Well, no,
pussy
I
as shit.
wasn't thinking of like how badass the animal is. I was thinking about like the social characteristics and stuff of the animal. Because like I like wolves because they're loyal and they're pack hunters. So like they stick together as a group and they respect each other. But at the same time, it's also about like who's alpha. So like they all respect each other within the pack. But like whenever the old guy on top gets to like like if he gets challenged, like the alpha gets replaced. There's like a
Yeah,
respect of power as well as like a certain camaraderie. And I know they probably like ditch the old people once they get booted out, but whatever, that happens.
they're old
Logan's Run,
anyway.
baby, get your shit out of here.
Yeah, you good riddance.
No, you ever seen that Logan's Run?
Yes.
You did?
The movie?
You watched Logan's Run?
Yeah.
Good for you. I saw bits and pieces of it. I
Oh,
didn't see
I
the whole
couldn't
thing.
say I watched through and through, but yeah.
Oh, okay. You know, I saw bits and pieces of it. Crazy shit. They just like everyone over 18 or whatever just gets fucking booted out.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like they cremate them or whatever it was. It was like a crazy
Imagine
process.
that. You just make it to 18 and then that's it.
Sheesh. All right. So what was your animals?
Oh shit. Well, I kind of changed it, thinking like, oh
You
wait, I
can
like
change
this
as
one
much as you
better.
want until you tell me it's only what you thought, anyways.
All right, so
Right?
it's like I think they're the same thing. No, it's not actually. I'd say a red panda is my favorite animal.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Red pandas
Those
are
are
sick
cool.
for no reason other than they just fucking like
They just
vibe.
look vibing.
They
Yeah.
look cool. They're cute. They
Pabu.
just vibe. Or I was thinking that thing that smells like popcorn. I forget what it's called. It's like black. It's also kind of looks like a red panda.
That sounds familiar.
I forget what its
Smells like
technical term is, but
popcorn.
they smell like popcorn.
Smells
It's
like-
like it's kind of like a
Look it
big
up.
rodent.
Look it up real quick. Yo, speaking of red pandas, can we talk about fucking Pabu real quick?
Oh,
From season 2, or not season 2, sorry. Avatar Korra show. The red panda, remember?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch that full show.
You watched a lot of it with us.
Korra?
Yeah.
No, I only watched like the first season. I always get up to that part where they do like this, like
Oh,
the.
maybe we only watched the first season together, but remember me, you, and Anthony were watching it.
But she has a red panda at that point. I thought she has like a polar bear.
She had a polar bear dog. What's his face? Bolin has the red panda, Pabu. He's like in like the first or second episode. They introduced
Oh,
him.
I just didn't remember him.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah. No, look.
This thing, a Bercherong.
Oh, what the fuck?
You ever
A
seen that
bin,
thing?
a binturong? What
Yeah, I
the
don't know
hell
how
is
to pronounce
this?
it. I'm dyslexic too, guys. That's a little tidbit for me.
The
Too.
animal kingdom now harbors one fewer mystery. Researchers have ferreted out why the binturong, a threatened Southeast Asian mammal also known as the bear cat, smells like popcorn.
Yep. They're pretty cool too.
I mean, honestly, Joe, it looks fucking evil.
Yeah, but they're super nice.
No, I'll take that.
They're like big cats. They like hang out on like your shoulder, and they just eat fruit.
Oh, they're frugivores? No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, they just eat fruit.
Huh.
And maybe
Oh,
insects.
it's a civet. It's a type of the civet family. Yeah, they do. They do only eat fruit for the most part. They eat fruit and insects.
Yeah, he looks a little creepy, but he's cool.
No, fruit and insects. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
shit!
God.
God bless. Oh, that's crazy. Civets
Hold
are
on,
the
pausing
ones.
I'm muting my blow my nose, guys.
Civets are. Thank you. Civets are the species of animal that eats the coffee beans, the coffee fruit, and then poops out the beans,
Oh,
and
then
they use
people,
that
like,
for
eat
that
that,
super
right?
fucking. No, it's that super expensive coffee. Like hundreds of dollars a pound or whatever, like the fucking crazy one.
Yeah, dude, that's so crazy. You're talking about that because I literally heard about that today on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Oh, the civet
and
coffee?
You're mentioning it as
Yeah.
as like a like.
Yeah. Don't promote another podcast
Dude,
on our
my bad,
podcast.
guys.
No, I'm
Don't
kidding.
watch Joe Rogan's podcast. I would never say that. I love him.
But yeah.
Yeah, wait, hold on. We gotta show.
Yeah, he's a civet. Nah, don't you have to show him? Look it up. Binturong.
Why you come to
Binturong.
Joe.
No, don't. They can't even see
See
it.
that?
Look, they can't. Joe, look up. Look, they can't see it. It looks even creepier the
that
way you're
looks
holding
good.
it up.
Yeah, they're
Looks
cool
worse.
looking. They look
Jesus.
wise.
What's up? They
look
do look kind of
wise.
wise. They do look kind of wise, honestly. All right, real quick one. What wins in a fight? Binturong or fucking Towley?
From South Park?
Yeah, from South Park.
These guys are pretty docile. And I know Towley gets addicted to crack.
Yeah, but he's pretty docile too. As long
Are we
as he's
talking
high.
crack Towley?
No, I'm talking Towley is medicated. He's vibing Towley
Oh, is he the
versus
crack or weed?
Binturong. Oh, he does just drugs.
Oh, he's
Pretty much.
drugs.
Like he just does everything. Yeah, I don't think he has like a specific.
I don't
thing.
think they would. I don't think and they would fight. I think that they would just like
vibe
cuddle
out.
up and like
They'd
blaze like a
cuddle.
joint
He'd
or
be like,
something together.
Yeah, man.
He'd be like,
yeah,
"It's so crazy, man, that you smell like popcorn. I could really go for some popcorn." Yeah, I think that's what would happen. I don't even think they'd end up fighting.
Yeah, man, I could go for some popcorn, man. That'd be sweet.
Yeah. Yo, man, you
Yo,
smell like popcorn, man.
dude, facts. Yo, that was a good one though. That went a different way. That's hilarious. I thought it was gonna be a bloodbath, and you were like, "Nah, they're gonna be fans."
I
That's
don't think they would,
hilarious.
dude. I think they would just vibe. I think the positive vibes are too
Yeah,
strong.
David would have hated that outcome, but that was
Yeah, something
hilarious.
has to die with
Well, everyone. I mean, to be fair, it is a versus fight, so I feel like people should die. But that was hilarious. That took a turn I didn't expect.
him.
That was funny.
I like to keep you on your toes, buddy.
Yeah, well, I thought that was a good matchup off the top of my head, but then you just kind of turned it around on me, so that was interesting.
Whoa, I'm sorry to like kill the vibe. I don't know how I didn't know this is last time. Is that Sly Cooper games?
Joe, the only PlayStation games that I own that survived Sandy are the three Sly
Whoa,
Cooper games, sir.
look at these
If I
relics.
ever become rich, it'll be from selling these to some fucking collector.
Dude, I love these games.
These are the best games ever made ever. I have all three,
Did they
all the
only get up to
discs.
3?
What's up?
Did they only get up to 3?
As far as I know. I mean, they may have made like a remake at some point that I don't know about.
Dude, these were the shit. You play these sometimes?
Never played them ever since I beat them. How old were we when they
Oh,
came
dude,
out?
we gotta crack these puppies open.
We can do that on the podcast at some point.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah, we'll do that as like a three
This
episode
the
series.
PS3 or 4 plays PlayStation 2 games, right?
What's up? Oh my god! For Patreon content, you know what we could do for Patreon content if we actually do end up needing to do that shit? We could do fucking
Classic
podcasts.
games or something?
Well, no, not well. We're gonna do classic games regardless, but we could do fucking podcasts where it's like basically a podcast but a stream. We can podcast stream us talking and us playing like Sly Cooper.
I'm in.
And so we'll have the game on the screen, and then we'll have like a smaller webcam and like our logo and everything, and then like that'll be Patreon content. It's like, oh, you want to see us playing the
This is
game
why
and
he's the
talking about
brains,
it?
guys.
Yo, you
I'm
want to
just
see
the
us playing
face.
the game and talking about it? Pay a little extra money, or any money, because honestly, probably right now, episode 2 making no money, so that's fair.
Oh, we're definitely making no money. Probably for a long time.
Probably a little,
But come back, because you heard it here
probably a little
first. That
bit,
one day, we're going to make at
probably a
least
little
a
bit,
dollar off of
probably at
this.
least a little bit. But yeah, I have fucking Sly Cooper, dude. That was like I had a handful of PS2 games that like survived, and like I literally was like, oh, gotta keep all the Sly Coopers, and there was like a couple other things that are in Harry's room.
Yeah.
But I do have a few, and I was like, those I need to keep. That was like my life,
Yeah,
like
I think those were like the first video games I think I like successfully beat from like start to
start to
finish.
finish. Yeah, every single time, every single one of them. Dude, I don't know if you remember. We used to fucking do the cheat codes in every game and
What was
shit.
the first game you ever beat start to finish? Do you remember? I don't know
Oh
if I
wow.
remember. I feel like it might be one of these, but
You
I
know
don't
what? Perfect time to cut real quick. Think about it. I have to pee.
know. Okay. Yo, we're back.
Huh?
All right.
So Joe didn't think at all over the break.
I'm gonna stick with my first answer that started it, and that's the first one. No, I'll think about it while you
I think you can
answer.
think about that can't be your first answer because there's only one answer to the first game that you beat. It couldn't.
All right, you go first. I'll think about it.
Yikes! All right. Excuse me. It's embarrassing.
It is
So
for
the
you.
first game I ever beat was not only the first video game that I ever beat, like from start to finish through to completion,
Oh, I
was
know what you're gonna
also the
answer.
first video game that I ever played ever that actually got me into video games. Like I was always into them, but like I was never someone who owned a console. Like, cause we were young, also. Like, I was young. My parents were divorced. Like, no one was spending money on that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So like, I had been introduced to video games by various people, and like I think I had like a PS1 left over from senior. So like that was like that was all I was into. But then someone introduced me to Halo Combat Evolved on the original Microsoft Xbox.
That was the first one.
That was the first game that I ever beat through and through. It was also the first video game that I ever really played, and like that one that got me into like really playing
Huh.
video games. because I sat down at somebody's house. So this is what happened was we went to a party for one of Matt's friends. And so it was me, my mom, and Matt, and we went to a party. And he had kids, and then he also liked video games, Matt's friend. So they had an Xbox. There was no one my age, so Matt was just like, "Hey, like, do you mind if he just like chills and plays Xbox?" And he was like, "Yeah, absolutely." So he set me up with Halo,
Sick.
bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like talk about like a better dad. Like he was literally just like, "Yo, can like my son just chill and play video games since there's no one his age?"
Yeah, sweet, sick.
It's fucking awesome. So yeah, he was like, "Yo, absolutely." Sets me up on fucking Halo on the original Xbox, and I'm fucking going through it. I'm like, "Yo," and I start from mission one. Like I didn't start like anywhere like at a safe point or anything. Like dead ass beginning of Halo, and like the first real experience with video games. I guess also maybe I was at that age where you like really start remembering experiences and experiencing them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah.
before, it's just like all in your head. Like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you really start doing it,
When you're conscious,
where
it's
you're
like,
really conscious of it.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And I just remember I was like, "Oh my god, this is fucking the best game ever! Like I need this. Like I need an Xbox." Ended up getting an Xbox. That was the fucking first game that I
Wow,
ever
that was a
beat. Played
really nice.
Halo Combat
That was
Evolved.
a very nice video game origin
Dude,
story.
fucking the Halo Combat Evolved to this day, my one of my favorite video games. That's amazing. Like
Oh,
OG graphics and everything.
holy shit! I just remembered what the first video game I played through and through was. After you saying that, but really quick, dude, isn't that crazy that there's just like this point in your life that like you just don't like your consciousness just wasn't basically developed yet?
Well, yeah, well, because your brain takes a while to develop out of the womb. One and two, it's like, yeah, dude, that's just fucking magic.
Isn't that crazy?
Science,
Science.
science.
Like that just is so fucking crazy that there's just like what like I don't know like when you really start remembering shit like 5, probably a little bit
No,
before
no,
that.
I would say like most people probably around 5. Yeah,
Like
that sounds
3
about
to
right.
5 is
Yeah,
when you
like
really
yeah, but
start.
3 to 5, depending on yeah, maybe how cognizant you are. That sounds about right.
Like that's wild,
Yeah, yeah.
crazy. But
No, that is crazy.
back to the first video game ever beat. First video game ever beat from start to finish was Jack 2.
Oh, I forgot about the Jack games. That's true. So like those weren't the first, but those were some of the best for
Yeah.
sure.
Jack and Daxter, and then it just
Wow.
turned into Jax. I couldn't beat Jack 1 because that was like one of those hard, like that was hard as shit, and I was young
Well, it
still.
was also like, wasn't it very like puzzle heavy?
Yeah, puzzle
Because it
heavy.
was meant for a younger crowd, so
Yeah,
it wasn't like beating the shit out of
shooting and
people.
beating
Yeah,
people up. No, it
exactly.
was
Yeah,
all puzzles. You rode on that thing collecting eggs. The whole
yeah.
point was to collect as many eggs, and you had to like deposit those egg things into whatever. Good game, but I have those on PS2. I saved those are the only things that
Dude,
survive Insanity.
bro,
I
where's
have
my
those
notebook?
3. I have those 3. You have the Sly
Yeah,
Coopers.
where's my pen? Where'd the pen go?
Here,
Give me
bro.
the pen. You steal it? Stole my pen. He put it in his pocket. His
But
friend actually gave me.
yeah, that was the first one because I remember, dude, really funny memory. I know I beat it, but there's a part in Jack 2 where they had like those puzzle things where you had to tap like triangle. You remember those things like to get past this part, you had to beat like a thing where you had to like click triangle, circle, like it was like one of those what the fuck do you call that?
Oh, like a
Like a
sequence,
pattern,
like
yeah,
an action
sequence.
sequence where you
Where
have
you
to
had to like
click the
hit the
buttons.
thing.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I
Dude,
got you.
I remember literally being like sitting here playing for hours trying to do this one part that now I could probably do it in two
Oh yeah,
seconds.
easily. Yeah, yeah,
But like, dude, I literally like
yeah. Bam.
I remember like praying to God, like sitting there, stop putting the game down, and being like, Jesus. I don't ask you for much. I swear to God, I remember doing this. Being like, Jesus, I don't ask you for much, but please, man, let me fucking beat this video game. I was like, I'll do whatever you want. I think I was like, I'll be nice to my sister, like all this shit,
All the
dude.
shit. You were like everything. I will eat
Dude, that
all
was
my
when I was back, like
vegetables.
real,
Like I'll go to church.
dude, like was like, I swear to God, and like I got it, like shortly after that. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Oh God, dude, I'll never forget that.
oh,
But yeah,
for
that
the
was the first
babies.
game I beat start to finish.
Oh my God, Jack. Yeah, those were so good. Can we talk about like how the direction though, that like how those
Dude, they
games
went from
just
E to T to M.
like
That was the most aggressive.
Most
Like
aggressive franchise change? No, I feel like
the
maybe
last
they.
one, I think you like blew people up.
Oh no, you. So in the second one, you kill people, and in the third one, it's like all out fucking mayhem.
Yeah,
Remember
because
with
you
the
could be like
cars and
bad or
shit.
good.
And it
Because
was
there was
also
like light jack and dark jack.
well, there was light jack and dark jack, and it wasn't bad or good in that sense. I think you had both, and it was like they were two different powers.
Yeah.
But what was crazy about it was like, yeah, there was like blowing up vehicles and all kinds of shit. Remember that? Because
You
you could
could
like
jam
fly
people's
around.
vehicles.
I was also gonna say, do you remember that was the game where? Do you remember I beat it at your house when you were in the bathroom?
Jack 2?
Three, Jack 3.
I don't know.
It was that fucking
Oh, you
crazy.
beat it without me and I didn't
While
see
you
the
weren't there,
ending?
because you were like, "Yo, give it a try," and then you went to the
Yeah.
bathroom, and then that was the try through where you ended up beating
Yeah.
it.
I didn't care, I don't think.
No, you know you didn't. You were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. I was like, yeah,
I
bro,
was
I
like,
missed
"Yo,
it.
like." Yeah, you
Yeah.
came in like after like when the cinematic was
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on, and I was like, like,
Yeah, that's so dude, yeah, I do
yo,
remember that.
it was such great games. Oh my god! But yeah, literally
Were you
from E
able
to T to M, crazy.
I was also dude, also something that kinda happened similar to that was I don't know if you were there for it, but it was when David was beating Kingdom Hearts like 1 or 2.
Okay.
Finally, like he was playing it like years afterwards and like he was like, dude, I finally got up to
Well,
the last guy. And he gave it to me and I was like fighting the last boss and getting pretty far. And he was like, dude, what the hell? You can't beat the last boss. And I was like, that is fair. That is like unspoken like gamer etiquette back in the day when it wasn't all multiplayer. So it's fine. I don't I don't even remember, so I don't think I care. But it is like an unspoken rule. Like the last boss, you got to give it to the guy whose game.
I mean, you were the one who told me to play. I don't know.
No, I'm not
Alright,
judging. I'm not judging. But would you agree though that that's
no, yeah,
typically
for
how
sure.
it
Like
is?
if you're at somebody's house, I would definitely say like if they're not giving you the controller or something, then like you
Yeah.
like that's them. Like to
No,
yeah,
because I
100%.
remember even when we were at John's. Remember he was bugging out when we were gonna beat Halo 3, like
So
the
no,
part where you race
I
the like.
did that. I did that at his house too.
Yo,
Remember?
this guy.
That was why he was so pissed. So you remember
I think that was a yo leave my house time.
that was a yo leave my house time. Don't even sorry. One of our best friends, who unfortunately we no longer talk to. We said his first name. We won't say anything else about him.
Still love the guy.
Still love the kid. Absolutely. We were at his house, and this kid was infamous for getting super upset. Whether or not we caused
He
it,
was Cartman from South Park.
he was Cartman from South Park. I love the kid to death, but he was Cartman from
Yeah.
South Park. And whether or not we caused it a lot of different times, it was usually him. Sometimes it was probably us, whatever. He would kick us out of his house a lot. It was mad funny. He would get all fucking, get the fuck out of my. It was the whole thing. It was hilarious, but doesn't matter. Where was I going with this?
Oh, kicking him out. You beat the video game.
Oh, the Halo
3.
3 was where we were
Weed's
going.
a powerful drug, guys.
Yeah, sorry. I'm a lot of peers deep. No, the Halo 3 story was the end of this. So basically, same situation. We're fucking there. He gets upset with me because we're playing Halo 3. And same situation. We're at the end of the fucking game. Last level. John can't do it for whatever reason. He's fucking up. Blah blah blah.
Funny.
Gives me the
I remember this.
controller. And because I think, honestly, I may have been fucking with him and been like, oh, John, you can't fucking do it. Like, it's super easy.
Oh,
Like,
100%. I think that was
definitely was probably what was going on. And he's like, all right, yeah, then you do it. And
Yeah, I
I
don't think
literally
he could
did
get
it.
past the part where the flood. Like he kept.
Where they
getting
start
knocked
coming
off
onto the track.
Like remember when you're running in like the.
Well,
and
when
it's
you
like,
get into the we were on the part where it's the last part where you're on the driving the warthog.
that too, but I think he couldn't even beat the part when the flood are like chasing you.
No,
and, like you're running outside, and he kept getting killed by the flood.
no, he was having no. That was definitely where the frustration
That
started.
was also scary as shit.
No, all right, that's another thing that we'll talk about after this is how scary the flood was. Hold on. No, that was where it started. He was upset with that, but that he was so pissed was because he couldn't do the last part. You know where you drive the warthog along the level and the shit's collapsing?
Yeah.
He couldn't get through that. He kept falling off, whatever.
He was getting so
He
mad.
was honestly a few times he honestly got fucked by RNG. Doesn't matter. Or not RNG because it's all obviously in the level it's already made to go, but we don't know which way it's going.
What's
But
RNG?
like just randomly generated
Oh,
stuff. Yeah,
yeah. You
yeah,
couldn't break up the
yeah. So it's just like RNG is like events that are like
using your
randomly
fancy
generated.
gamer
Yeah,
lingo.
so I honestly don't even know like
Guy's a
what the
professional.
I don't know what the acronym RNG, like those letters, actually stand for, but it honestly it could be like random numerical generator or something like that because it literally
Sounds good
just
to me.
chooses like a random set of events from like a set, like a set list or whatever.
Yeah.
But basically, John couldn't finish the whole thing. He gets fucking super upset, gives me the controller, and I bang
Beat
it
it
out
first try.
first try, and we beat Halo 3 on his thing. And I do this
Yo, he
again.
spazzed
And
out.
he was pissed.
Yeah.
He was
And I remember the whole
very
time I
upset.
was just like, yo, why don't we just redo the level again? And he
Yes,
was
we
just like,
literally. I was like, I did not think I was gonna beat it, but I didn't think I would do it first try.
yeah.
And then I was like, oh, and then I like didn't say anything, but I was like, like obviously like, hey.
Yeah.
And then
Suck it.
you literally were like the whole time, like, yo, let's just redo it. Like, let's
Yeah, I
just
was just like,
redo it.
whatever, man.
And
Like,
then he was just like, get the hell, whatever he
yeah.
said, get out of
Get
my,
out of my
getting
head.
all upset. And I was just like, oh no.
John, if you see this one day,
Oh no.
that was funny as hell.
Yo, fun fact about John. He fucking I haven't seen him, but somebody came in to the bar the other day and was like talking, and like I heard his name like offhand in their conversation. They were like, how is he doing or whatever? And I
Dude,
was
guy's
like,
famous.
no, well, no, I was something from Rockaway, whatever. It's not
He's
famous,
famous.
but I just thought it was funny.
That is funny. But yeah, dude, that game was fucking sick. The flood were scary as shit.
Oh, that's what we were gonna talk about next. Was
Yeah,
the
the flood was
flood?
scary as shit.
Yo, first encounter with the flood in the first Halo.
Yeah, freaky. I don't remember what it
Scary as
was, but I
fuck.
remember being scary.
Well, no, it was just scary as fuck.
Wasn't it the pop guy who's like the first thing you see, or is it just
No.
like one of like the?
So no, what happens is
And what the
they
flood's a hive mind kind of situation.
yeah, that ends up being the case. I don't know if they tell you that in the beginning in the first one.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Uh, no. So what it was I don't know if they introduce you to any like individual flood types. It's just the little ones.
Yeah.
You see like one or two like offhand, like in like little things, and then the room floods with them. Like
Yeah,
literally,
the
they just
flood.
come in. The little things just come in with them. And I remember
Let's talk
being
about
like,
what a good fucking name for those are too.
yeah, the flood. And
Yeah,
yeah,
because they can just
dude,
come like as a flood.
bro. I mean, simple
Those
and
games are
perfect.
sick.
Bungie,
The whole
baby.
thing is
Dude,
sick.
Bungie, they killed
Yeah,
it.
R.I.P.
Could
Bungie.
have done Destiny better. Yeah.
Destiny sucks ass, dude.
I mean, it doesn't suck ass, but it's
Sucks
close
ass.
enough. It's close enough. It's vacuuming the hole from a distance. You know what I mean?
Just like, how do you go from that to that? Is my whole.
So I have no beef with Destiny other than the fact that like I feel like they just don't put as much effort into it as they did with Halo. That was
Not
my
even that,
beef.
like they tried to make a multiplayer game, and I feel like they half-assed the multiplayer.
Well, that's my thing. Exactly.
But like the
Exactly.
story's not terrible.
100%.
Yeah.
So the story's fantastic, but exactly, they didn't put all the effort in, and they didn't.
Yeah. How do you
make.
release a multiplayer?
And to be fair, like they had done multiplayer Halos, like that was already a thing by Destiny.
Yeah, but I'm saying like,
Yeah.
how do you? They tried to make like almost like an MMO, but
No,
like
that was
small.
100%. That's what it was supposed to be.
Like, don't half-ass that, bro.
Oh no, that's what I mean. Exactly. Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
think it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 100%. But to be fair, they added a lot. But at this point, it's like Destiny 2 was like Destiny 1, but like everything's just a little different. Like it's not like you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I hear you.
Like
I couldn't
so,
get into
it's
it.
like a COD game, and it's like I don't need another.
That was also
COD
like
game.
that shitty Anthem game that I really fucking wanted to be good. That game
God
had so much
fucking
potential.
forbid that had turned into a good game. Can you talk about the combat and flight mechanics?
That was the fucking greatest I've ever seen in a video.
That was the most unique combat flight movement. The way it all.
I don't
flowed.
understand that stuff. Like maybe they just don't like have enough money, so they can't like put it into story. Like they just focus it all on combat. Because that was the same thing with that Forspoken game. Like the fighting was sick, but the story sucked. Like, is it like a? I just don't know. Is it like a money thing, and they don't
I
have
think
enough to like
honestly,
put it?
I think it might be a money thing. I think it might be like, oh, we we don't want to give you enough to do everything, so it's like you got to choose where the money goes, basically.
That sucks if that's the
God
case.
God forbid we like put everything, and that's why I love the fucking game industry when we were growing up, because like it was
It was
still
a finished product too.
well, not just that they developed finished products. That's where I'm going exactly. They developed fucking finished products, and that's what they gave us. But it was smaller. It
Yeah.
was still a huge industry, like multi-million dollar, multi-$100 million industry still. But they fucking cared.
Yeah, well, it's
They
like
knew.
everything else, man. I mean, no one takes pride in their shit anymore. It's like I could just crap this shit out. People are gonna buy it, and I'm
That's
gonna
what I
make
was
this
about to
much
say.
money.
They knew their fucking paycheck depended on the game doing well,
Yeah.
so they fucking put everything in. So if a game did bad, it was evident that nobody did any work. When a game was amazing, you could fucking tell that every hand was on deck. Everybody was coding
Yeah.
every fucking piece of shit in that
You know, there
fucking
were
game.
people getting like sleep deprived, cracked out on Mountain Dews and fucking Monster Energy drinks, just fucking cranking that shit out.
I saw a fucking clip of. Do you remember that game Deus Ex or whatever?
Oh, that was a cool
The
game. I never
robot
played
game.
it, but it looked sick.
Okay, so
Is that
that's
wasn't that like considered a very like next gen title like
Yeah, no, it was
groundbreaking?
supposed to be like really like fancy or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah, for
never
sure.
played it, but
So that game, I don't know if that was the sequel or a remake to another game, Deus Ex, the same title.
yeah,
Because that one actually had like Deus Ex extra shit onto it.
yeah.
Uh, that was the sequel or whatever to another game, Deus Ex, and in that one, it was like the physics system and shit was so fucking complex. I saw a clip the other day of this guy playing it, like just recently, and he was like, "Yeah, I was doing a run through of Deus Ex, and I got fucked by the most insane physics system ever." He burned a pile of trash, a piece of paper, like floated off the trash pile, floated through the air, blocked a laser beam that activated a fucking automatic sentry turret, then shot him.
Wow.
And this is a game, Joe, that Deus Ex, the original one, is like one of those 32-bit games. Like one of
Yeah,
those, like, not the super old school, but still one of the ones where it's like mostly
yeah. That's
dotty.
crazy.
I, I was like, that is the coolest physics interaction. And he literally caught the whole thing on camera. You see the little paper flop and do its all like, uh, uh, block the laser beam, and the turret just roasts him. It was fucking
That's
amazing.
it. They don't make shit like that
No,
anymore.
they don't. They fucking
My
do
hands out of
not.
the camera.
No, no, yeah, they do fucking not. That's what it is. They
No, it
just
is
don't.
wild. It's funny that we're gonna be like those old guys, like they don't make video games like they used to, but they don't make video
Dude,
games
but
like they
now
used
you
to.
like now you get it. Like, you know what? Maybe like not like that old people are right about everything. They're wrong about like decent amount of shit. But like there's some shit where it's like they don't do shit like they used to. I feel like that's every industry now.
Oh
That's the
yeah, well
same.
everything's just cheap and like so it
You know what I mean?
breaks
Like,
and you
yeah,
get like
they honestly don't do shit like they used to. Like,
no.
it's fucking stupid.
No, that's why you really got to do your research too now, man. Whenever I buy something, like I like really look into it to like see if it's quality. Like I really am trying to do that America made shit, like
Yeah,
with
no,
those
not
guys.
just like not it's just like buy from someone who's like a reputable fucking
Yeah,
company or something. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, hundred
like
percent.
someone who's actually like, yeah, you got to spend a little bit more, but like it's gonna last you usually.
No, yeah, that's why. Like,
Like
I
these are
love.
quality. Like I don't think these are going anywhere. These headsets.
I mean, these aren't American made.
No, I know, but I'm saying
But no,
like
but they're good
I looked
headsets. They're
into it.
quality. Yeah, no, they're
Quality.
nice.
Yeah, you're not
Razer
gonna.
makes really
You
nice
can't get
stuff.
everything
That's what I mean. That's my
American. Yeah,
point.
I got
But what one point to the American made thing is like one thing that I do is like I like to buy everything from Arctic
you. Yeah,
instead of like Yeti, like not to drop brand names, but like
yeah.
Arctic and Yeti are fucking the same exact thing, but Arctic is literally made and designed in the US versus Yeti, which is designed in the US but made, overseas.
Yeah.
Which fair enough, whatever, but like, you know what I mean? So,
No, from a man with a Yeti
yeah.
cooler, I can confirm they are the same thing.
No, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Paying for that price tag, bro. That price tag. I mean, that name brand.
I was gonna say because actually,
My
Arctic's
brain's
cheaper,
fried.
which is crazy.
Yeah, it is cool.
All right, I think that's it.
That was the lull. Hey, I don't know if that was 2 seconds, but hey guys, thanks for coming to episode 2 of Basement Boys. This was an interesting one. We had a little surprise guest action. We learned some stuff. Mark introduced you guys to a couple of the segments that we're gonna have.
Yeah,
But
new segments going
appreciate it.
forward.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah.
We're here with my best buddy Chief Lee,
Hey, baby.
making it happen, Captain.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy. Like Joe said, introduce you all the new stuff we'll be doing going forward. We'll probably introduce new segments going forward, also having guest stars and all that exciting stuff. Hope you guys are
Typical
excited.
podcast
We
stuff.
are, and hopefully at some point we start publishing these.
Yeah, we'll get them up.
Online.
Yeah, we'll get them up.
On an actual place.
Yeah, we'll get it going.
Yeah. And on that note, have a good night. Stay sexy. And explosion pound fist. Yeah, because that's happening. Okay. Perfect. All right. Done.
Yeah, that was good.
Sex me up.